How's it going, guys? My name is TJP and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA rebuilding scenario. Now again, this is more of a challenge. What if, can this team go 82-0? So what team will that be? It is the 6th man of the years. So the last 10 6th man of the years. Now, the only person I couldn't get was Lamar Odom. He's not in the game, so we just went down the list. So whoever's next, just step right on up. So before we get into the content, leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying it. Let me know down in the comments for more video ideas, socials, playlist, second channel, main channel. You can find that all down in the description, if you want to see other content from me, TJP. And with that being said, it's time to get on to the gameplay. So here we are with this team. Now, I think this team is probably going to be the worst one of all the ones that we've done so far. Kind of just because we have a ton of shooting guards, right? We have Harden, Ginobili, Terry, Hero, Crawford, Clarkson, Smith, Montrezl Harrell, Eric Gordon. Now, you might be wondering, that's 3, 6, 9. And then we also have Lou Williams. This is the only Lou Williams in the game. So, yeah, it's not looking too good for us. So we have to adjust the rotation, making sure that all of our guys are getting minutes. So the only person that can't be getting minutes is Fernando. Also, Daze is getting minutes, which is kind of weird. So Harrell should be getting those minutes instead. I don't know why he's not. And then Daze, you're not getting those minutes. It's going to be Lou Williams, so we'll swap minutes. Lou Williams, but we're going to obviously change up the rotation here. So we'll have Terry start with James. Actually, do I want Ginobili? I guess Ginobili comes off the bench. That's fine. Who can play small forward? Ginobili. Well, yeah, Ginobili. I'd rather have him start. Who can play power forward here? That's going to be a bit of an issue, is our power forward slot. Arrow's 6'7", so it's like, oh boy. It's going to be where it's tough. I guess. Who's the tallest guy? 6'5". I guess Ginobili, you're gonna have to play power forward, and we're gonna have Tyler Hero be the small forward. Like I said, this is not gonna be the best in terms of talent. That's why I think this team is gonna be the worst one. So we'll do this. So JR 80, 73. We'll have Jordan Clarkson 80, 74, 73. So we'll go Lou Williams. We'll give him 8 minutes. We'll give Eric Gordon 16. We'll give Jordan Clarkson 20. We'll give 20 to JR. We'll give 24 to Jamal Crawford. 24 to Harrell. We'll give 32 to Hero. Actually, no, we'll give 30 to Hero, 32 to Ginobili, and, okay, 30 to Jason Terry. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to be our rotation. We're not going to be very good at rebounding or defending. Too many shooting guards on this team. I don't think this team's going to go 82-0, but we'll see how far we can actually get before losing. And look at that, we already lost our first game. So this team is clearly not going to go 82. I hope we can actually make the playoffs, because that's the thing. We have no rebounding, so that's going to be the really hard part with this team. So we'll see how they do. And we'll just simulate the regular season. And yeah, we're already 1-6, 2-7. So we're not looking too hot right now. 3-9, 3-10, 4-10. Oh god, I don't even want to look at the games. This team is 5-14. Yeah, I mean, I kind of expected us to be bad. So yeah, obviously this team is not going to go 82-0. I think we could have answered that question right from the jump, which we kind of did. I kind of knew that we wouldn't, but I don't even know if we can make the playoffs. That's going to be the thing. Can we actually make the playoffs? That's really the goal here with the 6th man. I knew this one would be the hardest one. Most improved player is the most wild card one, though. So we'll see how that one works out. If those the last 10 6 men of the year can win a championship. I don't think they'll go 82-0. I don't think any team is going to go 82-0. But, we'll see if this team can actually make the playoffs. It's not looking too hot right now for our squad. We've got to start catching some W's here. We got on a 3-game win streak, but then we lose right there to the Clippers, lost to the Lakers, beat the Hornets, beat the Timberwolves. I mean, we're 20-29, which, I mean, I guess isn't terrible, but it's not great. Clearly, it's not great. I thought we'd actually be worse, but I mean, there's still plenty of time. Like, yeah, we're 24-31 because we just don't have any big men. So there's no rebounding on this team, right? If we miss a shot, we can't rebound. And a lot of guys are playing out of position. I mean, unless we get on a hot streak here in the end of the season, I don't see us even making the playoffs. Which would be the only team that doesn't make the playoffs, would be 6 men. So that would be, so far at least, so that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, it's looking like it's not going to be a playoff team. Yeah, we're not going to make the playoffs. Or even the play-in, more so. We are getting some W's, but yeah, not enough. Too little, too late. 12th seed is what we end up with. So there you go. Kind of could have expected that with the 6th men. Clearly not good enough. Luka Doncic was your MVP. Paul Banker, Rookie of the Year. 6th man of the year. We're going to get a 6th man of the year. Colin Sexton was 6th man of the year. Giannis, the best player of the year. Most proved was Alfred Sengun. Coach of the year, JB Bickerstaff. Executive year, Brandon Harrison. So obviously did not make the playoffs, which makes sense. I mean, like I said, this team did not have... Well, this is interesting. James Harden was all defensive first team. Wow, okay. I mean, he tried. He tried to carry the team, but not enough. This is the all-time version of James Harden, by the way. I'm actually kind of surprised that he made an all-defensive team. It's a very odd all-defensive team when it's here. Like, these ones, okay, makes sense, right? Then it's like James Harden and Luka Doncic. Very strange. Manu Ginobili also made all-defensive second team, which is very interesting. Okay. Very weird. Very, very weird. Don't have any rookies. So that makes sense. Yeah. So what did we go? We went 37 and 45. I'm curious to see how far off we were from the playoffs. I mean, honestly, we were only 2 games back. If we played a little bit better, we had a shot at the play-in. So it's not like we were too far off. So 37 and 45 is decent. You know, again, I figured we wouldn't be very good. I thought maybe we could maybe make the play-in. That would have been my hope. But unfortunately couldn't get that done after kind of seeing where we were. But yeah, even then, like before the season, it's like you can kind of tell that this team was just not going to make the playoffs. But let's take a look at the stats and see who did well and who didn't. So, James Harden led the way, then Ginobili, then Tyler Hero, Jason Terry. We had about 4 guys average at least double figures, 2 guys average at least 20. A lot of guys were close to averaging 10. A lot of guys averaged 9, which was kind of cool. Maybe we had a better Lou Williams, too. I wonder if maybe that would have helped out a little bit. Also, a better Eric Gordon. Actually, there might have been a better Eric Gordon, and I just didn't, think to put a better Eric Gordon. Because maybe that would have maybe helped if there was a better Eric Gordon. I kind of just oh, Eric Gordon's on the team already. And I didn't think to put his best version on. I probably should have done that then. Maybe that would have helped out, get us at least to the play-in. Maybe would have added a couple extra wins, because having another 80 overall player, even if it's not a big man. But yeah, our biggest guy that was getting consistent minutes was 6'7". So yeah, it's kind of like a guard-heavy award. So it's a little bit difficult to get rebounds. Although, yeah, no one averaged above 8. A few guys averaged 7, but block shots. Somehow James Harden led the team in block shots, and Ginobili beats me, but okay. Field goal percentage, yeah, also, you can see not too much field goal percentage. But he's doing decent. Some guys shot at least 50%. 3-point percentage-wise, we're pretty good. Free throws, not too bad for the most part. JR is my worst free throw shooter in terms of the guys that were 6 men. I guess let's take a look at team stats. So I am kind of curious to see points per game. Were we even near the top in scoring? I would say we're kind of in the middle of the pack. Top half, actually. Top 10. And then defensively, points allowed. We were, well, the worst defensive team in the league. So if our defense was a little bit better, we would have been in good shape. But yeah, I would assume our rebounding was probably bottom as well. Yeah, offensive rebounds, bottom. Defensive rebounds, second worst, only to the Hornets somehow. Although our rebounding percentage... Yeah, that's the worst. So there we go. Rebounds per game in total, the lowest. Although we had the most assists, which makes sense because we have a lot of guards. Yeah, okay. Cool stuff there. Well, let's simulate the playoffs, see who wins, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much about it. There's really not much else to look at. I mean, we didn't make the playoffs, so let's just see who wins. We've got the Warriors in the finals against the Cavs. That's interesting. And the Warriors take the finals. Stephen Curry, finals MVP. You don't usually see the Warriors win the first season, but they did this time, so that's cool to see. from them. Obviously, there are no playoff stats for me to show you since we did not make the playoffs. So with that being said, let's go to the full screen and close out the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what more videos, socials, playlist, second channel, main channel. You can find that down below in the description. And we also have the most improved player. That's going to be our, I guess, next and final one. Can the last 10 most improved players win, an NBA Finals? More so go 82 now. We already know they won't go 82 now, but that'll be the title of the video. But it's can they win the championship? And then we'll kind of just see who is the best, kind of just overlook it. So obviously the 6th man of the year team. I think the most improved will be better. For sure. I could think of a few of them that would make us a lot better. So that should be a very interesting video. So with that being said, I'm going to head out though for now. Take care, everybody. See you soon, and peace.